is cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but heart.
Now you know what it is? Crematorium. Yes!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. So we're going to be reacting to another Proving Demons video. Being so gentle with this computer of mine. Okay, hopefully the audio didn't get messed with. Basically, I'm sporting a Harley Quinn look. And don't mind the cheap looking headphones, no, the cheap looking wig. That's all that my sister had on hand.
I'm gonna be honest, I just got a horrible cold chill just walking up to these doors. And it's still affecting me.
Now you know what it is? Crematorium. Yes!
Also, my sister custom made this bat.
We got something extremely special for you today. We're currently trying to get onto the island of Shogaofficial. Now basically, this is an actual gulag here in Croatia. Austria-Hungary used to send their anti-communist Russian captures and send them to this gulag. On the very first day, they had over 1,200 people arrive, where basically they were forced to work. They performed medical experiments on these people, and tens of thousands died here. The only trouble is getting a boat who's brave enough to take us there. Let's go try. Monica, so tell me a little bit more about Yugoslavia's Alcatraz here. You've been doing your research. What have you found?
Okay, so in Croatian it's called Goliotok. In English it means naked island, means there's nothing on it. But basically they decided to use it for prison, to build a prison, and it was built in 1949. So basically there was no way of escaping, or there was no way of turning back. And they've lost more than 400 people by suicide, natural death, or homicide, doesn't matter. Basically, they didn't have trials, they didn't have anything, they would just decide who's ready to go to prison, and they would just send it there.
And these people going to prison, I read, were mostly anti-communist sympathizers and political leaders that didn't play along.
When you don't agree with something, they would just send you there, and that's your destiny.
And that's just hard work and torture.
There was more than 16,101 person on that island.
How many?
16,101 person.
Does it have a death record of how many died on the island?
Well, it says 413, but that's the start number.
I don't believe for a second that 16,000 people survived on that island after being sent there, especially during those times.
Yeah.
I mean, those were some rocky times.
Stella just told me they ate some meals just made from corn.
And how do you say, afternoon, they only had beans. That's it.
Beans.
And if you did anything wrong, you can't eat anything at all.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So the potential for spirit activity here is quite high. The only difficulty really is finding a boat that'll take us.
Yeah. Because no one is actually willing to go there.
Oh, I like a necklace.
And this is freaking shocking. I found new information. So, first campers, prisoners, came to the island on July 9th, 1949, and there were around 1,200 people in one day.
Wow.
Yeah. And by the records, there were between 16,000 and 32,000 prisoners. And by estimation from previous campers or previous prisoners, however you want to call them, there was around 400 to 4,000 deaths.
Wow.
So around 15,000 of them, I don't know how they came to this number. 50,000 of them died during the Tito and Stalin. Yeah, when they were fighting,
So this is the Croatian version of a Holocaust, but in a prison on an island.
So we're at number 400, 4,000, and 15,000.
That's a lot of dead bodies. Yeah.
Of course, over 1 million were killed during the Holocaust.
So there must be something there. There must be something there. Molim. Dobar dan. Da, znam, spremila sam broj, da. Dobro.
I wonder what the game they were playing. Looks like it says Angels Black. Referring to the TV behind the TV in the background. Looks like they're playing a video game.
Dobro, nije to problem. Da, nije frka uopće.
I love listening to her language. Or their language.
Možete samo pričekati, samo da pitam da li, a šta su rekli za sutra? Aha, dobro. Samo sekundicu, da samo da pitam. She's asking if we're gonna go today because they're more capable of doing it today than tomorrow.
Today, how long would it take us to get there, do you think? We could do it today. Yeah, we could. I mean, we could just smash this one out today. Yeah, call him now.
U redu, evo sad sam pričala s njima, rekli su da nam, da možda.
It's not to state the obvious, but I would have figured that they had
Šta onda, znači oko 7 tamo.
filmed this video before Andrew got back to UK, obviously.
Pa tako, da, oko 7.
In fact, that's just too obvious. Shannon.
Vidimo se, može, denja.
Okay, what's the deal?
It's a deal.
Okay, so what time do we have to be there for? Just show up as soon as possible. Like, what?
She said around 6:37, so they end up with all the tours.
Okay.
And we can, for 1 hour it costs 400 kunas, if 1 extra hour it's 100 kunas more, so it's not
Yeah,
much.
that's
so
easy. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it.
Yeah.
We're going to a freaking gulag. Everybody fists in. Boom. Let's smash this out tonight. You heard it here first, you guys. This is it. We are going to the gulag today. We're going to give you the ghost of our lifetime. So we're currently crossing over onto the island of Kirk. We have to make it to the very base of the island and meet with our skipper right before nightfall. He's going to get us onto the island roughly as the sun sets. We have only 2 hours. 2 hours on the island to ghost hunt this gulag. Now, if we miss our boat, we will be stranded there. I did pack food supplies and everything for worst case scenario.
Might be the first time I've been stranded on an island for hours.
You know,
I'm pretty sure it's Alcatraz Island, but I could be making that name up a little bit. I mean, there is such a thing as Alcatraz, but I mean the island that he got stranded on. I could be making that bit up, but he was definitely stranded.
We just got into the town for making
Oh,
our way
pop-up
down the
ads are
coast.
testing out my
Skipper,
stealthy
get a boat,
skills.
Get over to the prison island, start the ghost hunt. Again, it's unknown exactly how many people have died here, but we're talking between 5,000 to 10,000 people. I also want to add, don't you? Look at this place. It's wild. So I'd like to add also, have you guys noticed that the rest of the crew, even with me gone, as of late, they've been doing a lot of islands and boating. I mean, honestly, keeping it true to the underground pirate crew. Am I right? Speaking of underground pirate crew, we've arrived at sea at last.
And by stealthy, I meant, you know, I'll sort of arrange my kitty.
Hey there, are you friendly?
Well, it hasn't scratched that arm off.
You're friendly.
I'll use a lot more shoeboxes this time to try and stabilize my laptop a bit
Yeah, I
more.
know.
Because the other way, my laptop was just too wobbly.
So as everyone who watches my channel knows, when I'm out with the boys, we are known as the Underground Pirate Crew. How do you guys feel going on your first ever pirate mission to perform a ghost hunt and explore?
I have a contra question. Are we in the underground pirate crew now?
I will make you temporary members for the time being, but I do have to, get permission from the lads before they initiate new members. Let's see how you do on your first run.
I'm
Right.
super excited.
Once we get on the water, it's a whole nother story though.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
How did you ever want to be a pirate?
When I was a kid, when I wasn't afraid of everything, yeah, I did.
Well, guess what? Today you are honorary pirates.
Captain Cook all the way.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
We're being pirates, what?
What is a pirate without alcohol?
Yes, exactly.
Why is there never any rum?
Alright, so
Starting
here's
the
our
Flash
skipper.
Jack Sparrow says.
No, he's not our skipper.
That's
He is
because
our
you drank it all.
No, I was gonna say the boat's a little small.
Sitting, chilling, I don't care.
Alright, I believe that's our skipper over there in the green shirt. Yep, here he is.
Skipper is another word for pilot on a boat.
And this is our pirate ship for the day. How you doing, pal?
Ovako, dogovorili smo se da na privatnu osobu račun, na njegovo ime.
You guys do realize we might actually be the first people to ever ghost hunt this gulag on this island.
This is basically known as a tourist attraction, but we might be actually...
I both want to steal their face
Yeah,
palms.
you never know. They might actually be itching to talk to us so bad because no one ever has.
I'm ready.
I probably should add, by the way, this place is actually a tourist location during holiday seasons and visitors aren't allowed. The fact that this guy is doing us this favor, it's kind of a big deal. So, we're not really supposed to be on the island, but we're getting in there. We're getting in there no matter what. This has to happen. And I do find that prisons tend to be the most active locations you can possibly go to.
Yeah.
This is more than a prison, this is a bloody gulag. Let's get on the boat. Alright, we're about to set off. Let's do this. It's going to be a long journey, but we are going to an island. Gotta get on my knees for a second. Way out there, between those two.
Like I said, Andrew is very comically dramatic. Imagine doing that. Shit.
Okay, can you please tell everybody a little bit about this place? What's it called? What was this?
This place is called Goliotok. It was a concentration camp or prison, however you want to call it. And basically, it was opened in 1939. It worked until December 30th of 1989. And then now from then on, just the numbers are between 16,000 and 32,000 prisoners. That numbers are between 400 and 4,000.
Now, who were the main people that ran this camp? Was it a Tito and Stalin?
Tito and Stalin, whoever didn't agree with their rules or didn't obey them, they were...
So, I know a lot of people argue, right? That Hitler was the most evil man on
One of the
Earth,
many.
But I'd like to argue back and say Stalin more than likely was because he killed about 10 times more than Hitler ever did. And we are literally now at a camp that was run by, in my opinion, the most evil man in the world. How does that make you guys feel, honestly?
I don't know about Stalin, but Tito, he was mentioned in our stories very good person. And this side of the story we never actually heard. So
Yeah. You wouldn't
this
have...
is something that was kept a really big secret. It was recently just, I mean, not recently, but it ran so secretly, no one knew about it. No one knew that this...
Pretty sure it took a whole year to 2.5 years for anyone to catch on about the Holocaust with Hitler. But the difference is with this island is isolated and definitely no one would have heard about the suffering that was going on.
What do you say,
But as
guys?
for
You wanna check this
the
building
concentration
first? It seems
camps
to go
over in Germany, it only took a year to 2 years for everybody to start catching on. And it wasn't a prison thing, like they weren't prisoners, law-abiding prisoners. They were abducted from their life and forced into slavery.
Once you come in here, you ain't getting out.
So,
People never did.
location environmentally
I wouldn't be surprised
being
if
secluded
they're
on an island
as well.
versus where Hitler had his concentration camps, it definitely would suck above all insanity being caught on an island.
I'm gonna be honest, I just got a horrible cold chill just walking up to these doors. And it's still affecting me. Do you feel that? Oh, Jesus, that is some dark energy. That is some seriously dark energy. That was like 2 footsteps. The sun isn't set to set in about 15 minutes.
And they're already hearing bizarre sounds at twilight hour.
And he's in the boat. We are the only 3 people on this island.
So he has to hang in a boat for ages before Andrew and friends are ready. Hopefully he's got something to keep himself amused.
Everybody's safe. Let's try and get through this. Wait, everybody stop for a sec. We gotta at least say this, and if one of you could say this in Croatian, even though I don't think the prisoners here even spoke Croatian, it's worth a shot. I just want to let you know the spirits here, as the night falls, we come in peace and only with desire to help you.
Samo da kažemo svim zatvorenicima i pokojnima, ako su neke duše preostale ovdje, odlazimo u miru i ne želimo nikome ništa naškoditi, samo smo došli snimati i ako je moguće komunicirati.
So if you could please come forward and try to communicate tonight, I promise we'll do everything we can.
Ako se možete potruditi i komunicirati s nama, dati nam bilo kakav znak da ste ovdje, mi ćemo pokušati to razumjeti i interpretirati to na naš način ako je moguće.
These tracks show a cart, which means that I can almost guarantee they had prisoners working during the day in places like this, pushing some kind of freight back and forth, probably onto other boats coming in and out of the island. Is there somebody in there? Wait.
Moved again.
What are you looking at? If there's somebody in here, give us a sign.
Please do something.
If there's someone in here, please give us a sign.
Possibly an orb in that corner, scaling upwards. I mean, that's a gorgeous looking sky.
Oh, this looks like some kind of assembly room where they brought the prisoners in first. Yeah. Oh, be careful.
Sorry.
What in the world did they do here?
Other than
These
all
look
the
like
awful things you can imagine.
placements for desks, maybe? I don't know. It's a dining area. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see it. It could be. To me, it also kind of resembles some kind of processing area. I don't know. Yeah. This is not safe here, so I'm gonna move under here.
Ads.
What the hell is all this? Wait a second. Hang on a minute. I don't know, they look like cells.
One of those cells that put a whole bunch of prisoners in and gassed them to death, because concentration camps had those.
There's something up here though.
And my parents, when they went on their European trip before we moved out, they actually went to the concentration camps tourist attraction. Obviously not when it was a concentration camp.
I don't know what it's for. I think they used to drop minerals, some kind of material or stone through this chute, probably from a mine further up. And then the workers would probably all be shackled here and be forced to work with the rocks and whatnot, breaking open rocks and things.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Seriously, guys, can you imagine being a prisoner just for your beliefs, being forced to work in these humid, hot temperatures, right here where there's no fence even on the water, knowing full well you cannot
Plus
escape.
taunted by,
There are watchtowers all over,
plus
by the way.
being
But on top of not being able to escape, none of those islands around are inhabited, and you wouldn't make it without some kind of flotation device, but you just get shot anyway.
plus being
Just pure
plus being
hopelessness.
taunted with the world outside
I
of
wonder
you.
what this is for.
The only way you're making it off is when you die. Past tense, obviously.
I don't know. Again, though, I get that funny feeling when I get close to the entrance.
You know how they come?
That's what? I don't know what that is. But there's another big building right over here. Oh, I just got a cold chill running through me at the thought of entering that door. Right. Come on. I don't like this one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get in here and listen.
Oh, anybody from Pamela? I was also just seeing what the time was.
Where's that machinery running? You hear it? We gotta get down here.
You're thinking a little hop, skip, jump carefully won't help.
I don't know, but this ain't too bad. Hold this one for a second. Just film it in case I die. Here, I know where I'm jumping. Yeah, come on down. It's safe. There you go. Okay. I heard like machinery running. What the hell is that?
It's like a giant bathtub. It's the mechanics of one. Or a giant pool. The mechanics of one. Like those outdoor pools, but it looks like a giant tub. Above ground.
Well, I just heard something clink off of it.
Yeah, I had a thing too.
Oh, it's an old generator. Maybe a freezer. No, it's an old freezer. What would they need a freezer this size for? With railing in it.
No, you know what it is? Crematorium.
Yes.
The ashes,
Oh.
put the body, inflame it.
You guys, are you feeling a really cold breeze all of a sudden?
Definitely.
It was so hot and now it's cold. Are we in an actual crematorium?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because this makes no sense. You need oxygen to burn freaking fire. There's a body.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is an old crematorium. I can't believe that. It would make sense it would be all the way out here, too. Sorry. This is where the switch to turn it on would be. What? What's the matter?
Pardon me.
Oh my god.
Oh, shucks.
Jesus.
Oh, wait. Yeah, go in. I want to see. It's familiar to me.
I don't know why I'm leaving over so much.
Yeah. So you think they maybe just stored the bodies in here, pushed them through here to be
Probably.
processed and
You see,
burned?
this is just walled off, so maybe they would just throw them in from here.
Shh, shh, shh. There was a knock. Come here. Come here. Come here. You guys.
There was a voice too.
I love the way he does his spirit box.
Okay, so seeing as we're at the crematorium, in fact, actually face that way and stand back. I'm going to get in the crematorium for this. Alright, seeing as we're at the crematorium, I think this is the perfect spot to do a spirit box over here. We're running out of time fast. This island is so much bigger than I thought. I want to try and make contact with
Oh,
someone.
bloody ad.
Hello? Hello?
Ooh, that first one said Andrew.
Hello, sir? Do you speak English? Yes or no?
I heard nah. Nah.
I heard yeah.
I heard no. 2 times.
Croatian.
Oh,
2
okay.
times.
Somebody just say it out loud.
Da li možda pričaš hrvatski? Do you speak Croatian? Da.
Yeah.
Okay, can you please ask them? Did you die here on this island?
Da li si umro ili umrla ovdje?
Ja.
Da. Da li nam možeš reći svoje ime? Can you tell us your name?
Mate.
Mate.
Mate, I heard 2 times.
2 times. Mate.
Oh, I was gonna say mate.
Mate.
It's like normal name here in Croatia. Old name.
It's like you call someone Matt.
Can you ask why they were here?
Da li nam možeš reći zašto si bio ovdje?
That was...
Guys, the day I come back to Croatia, I'm going to get this island for the whole day, okay? If you would like to see that, you have to hit the like button and let me know if you want to see me come back, maybe with the boys, and do this island ourselves, sail out here on our own in a boat, and do the entire island to ourselves. Now, I hope you enjoyed the Croatia series, but this is the last video of the Croatia series. I'm going back tomorrow, so everyone, actually by the time you're watching this, I've already made it back. So you're going to start seeing more videos with the crew. And I'd again like to inform you, subscribe to Project Darkside. These lovely ladies are the reason I was able to come here and do a whole month tour. Well, basically, you guys let me live with y'all. It was pretty sick, actually.
Roommate.
Yeah, we were roommates for a month. It was absolutely awesome. Make sure to subscribe to Project Darkside, project spelled with a K.
And welcome to the family. Thank you.
Smash this video right here as well if you want to see a banger. Don't even think about it. Just smash it and we'll end it as we always do. 3, 2, 1.
Do you believe yet? Funny, I nailed the timing. And then I'm still audio recording. I don't know why I get so excited over that. Well, there's definitely nothing more haunted than a prison, a literal prison between concentration camps, level of prison, or an actual misfortunate prison. I can also stop the screen recording, but I'll cut the screen recording off as soon as I'm done with this because I don't want to mess with anything further. I don't want to touch my laptop as much as I need to because I don't want to. I mean, it wouldn't matter now because I can see if it was going to get cut up or not. Anyway, this was my reaction to Proving Demons Abandoned Prison on a Secluded Island reaction. I've already forgotten what it's technically called, what the island is called, etc. But they're definitely over in Croatia. Were over in Croatia. Well, if you want to know what miracle is, it's a miracle. Italian. I do have an Italian heritage, believe it or not, especially Northern Italian, but Italia, nonetheless. I cannot speak English. Irony. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed my reaction to this. And I definitely spoke a lot less this time. No pausing at all. I skipped ahead to the point of the video, but still. And no lip biting either. When I'm watching it back on editing, I think, oh my gosh, stop biting your dang lip. It's a subconscious thing, but licking your lips is one thing, just biting the corners is infuriating to watch. and I'm the one doing the biting. But again, it's a subconscious thing. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed watching me and reacting to this video. My gosh, I just cut the video off already. Ciao!